Chris told me about the movie. He said, "Oh, you got to see this movie called Nightmare on Elm Street." So we were out, and it was close to Halloween. I remember that. It was close to Halloween, and I went to Walmart, and I was looking at all the movies. I was looking for, and I saw that movie on videotape, and I said, "Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up," because it was only like $9 or something. It was really cheap. So I said, "Okay, well, we'll take it back and we'll watch the movie tonight." So it was you kids, your mom. Wasn't Tina there? Your sister?
I thought it was Doreen.
It was Doreen.
I think it was Doreen.
It was, yeah. It was somebody else in your family, and you guys, you kids were sitting on the floor. we were sitting on the couch.
We were spread out. Everybody
spread out in the living room, and we put the movie on. Well, probably half hour or so into that movie, I started noticing everybody started moving back up toward the couch, and by the time that movie was over with, everybody was on that couch.
We were huddled together.
Everybody was huddled together. It was like, oh, that is creepy. That movie was creepy.
Well, I remember just being scared to move when that movie ended. I don't know.
It was one of the scarier movies we saw back in the 80s. When we first saw that, it was that and Hellraiser, of course. Hellraiser was the other one. That one gave your sister nightmares for a week. You know, but yeah, it was. I'll never forget that because we were all sitting there on that couch, and things started getting crazy in that movie. And next thing you know, we're all sitting there together. You know. So yeah, that was fun. That was funny.
No, I think what got my attention is the fact that you could be attacked in your sleep like that.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
And
that was like fascinating to me.
Yeah, that was so freaky because
wow.
You know, we didn't expect
Who thought this up?
We didn't expect
that.
Yeah, the story was excellent. I mean, Wes Craven is probably one of the best movies he ever did.
It was scary. It was one of the scarier ones I've seen. So.
And then the music.
Yeah.
The music. Dun 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 dun.
And then,
dun dun.
I just remember a time when I was laying in the bed and you were trying to explain to me how it was just how it was just a movie. I just remember you talking about, you know, the girl that played Tina. You know, in the middle of the scene, she's probably off drinking a Coke or something.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
well, it was creepy enough to make you think a little too much, and I think.
Well, I think the other thing too I liked about that original Nightmare on Elm Street as opposed to all the sequels was that Freddy in that movie is in the dark. He's shaded. You don't really get to see a really good look at his face.
Yeah, you don't.
You know, it's all in shadows and everything, and it was just creepy. It was just pure creepy.
And I think another thing that they did that was really unique is that you know, a lot of times you're always told, don't you go down in the basement.
Yeah.
Or don't you go in that dark warehouse or whatever. And his little that the place where he stayed was always you were in the regular house, but then you'd go through a door and you were in his scary basement.
Yeah.
And it was just like going in a closet. It reminded me of that. It was just the creepy.
Well,
whoever wrote that knew.
He pretty much had control of you know where you were going to go in your dreams. You know.
Yeah, and it was weird because half the time you didn't know if you were asleep.
Yeah.
I mean, you just like, oh no, I fell asleep. No.
The bathtub.
Yeah, you just relax, and next thing you know, he's in the tub with you. It's like, what? Yeah, it was very unique and kind of played with your psyche. Your psyche.
Yeah, it was one of the better horror movies of the 80s, I think. It really was.
Can you say an 80s slasher?